Well, look what we have here. Okay, I'm going to read this for you. This is the AI search that I put in, okay? What is the probability of a female undergoing a bone marrow transplant at age 5 and then another subsequent transplant at age 22 years of age being infertile? Okay? Here's the answer. Pulled from 12 sites, I guess it says. The probability of a female being infertile after undergoing a bone marrow transplant at age 5 and a second subsequent transplant at age 22 is extremely high, approaching 100%, virtually certain that she will be infertile. While a single transplant carries a massive risk of reproductive failure, a double transplant procedure compounding high-dose treatments makes permanent ovarian failure nearly absolute. There it is. What more do we need? Hello, ladies. Karma Collector here. Now, I'm getting real sick of this bullshit, man. For real. You see it in black and white there. They all rely on Google and AI for everything. That's what they do. They Google everything. They show you, oh, this is proof. This is proof of that. Proof of that. This is proof of that. Where are these content creators? Where are they, man? You know, they kept her bone marrow transplants. They tried to keep it quiet. You hear the calls even with Melissa Moore on the phone. I heard one. Gypsy's acting like, bone marrow transplants, I did? I had those? What? Oh, Melissa, I threw all my medical records in the dumpster. They're just gone. You heard him in prison trying to pretend the microdeletion didn't exist. I don't have that. And don't mention anything about the bone marrow transplants. Those didn't happen. Let's forget those happened. And they kept them hidden for a real long time, man. Why didn't we know about these bone marrow transplants till way sooner? Why did we have to wait for someone to get a clip of Melissa Moore talking about it to open this up? Didn't some people have her medical records for a long time? They'll remain nameless. I don't want to start any shit and get any hissy fits going, any psychotic breaks. Why didn't we hear about the bone marrow transplants earlier? And how come why we know about them now? These bigger content creators, these women that claim to be they're intelligent and they're investigators. They always have the receipts and the proof and this and that and the other, and they figure everything out and they piece things together and they explain, Well, how come it says there's a 100% probability that she will be infertile after undergoing a bone marrow transplant at 5 and then another one at 22? Why are we sidestepping this? Why are we still making all this content about her and her baby? Where are you? Lauren Cherie, Ashley Baby, Becca Scoops? Where are you? Audacious Audrey? Where are you with this? Always putting two to two together, like, well, look, you see this here, and this computer says here, and then I saw this here, and then in this record here, so there you go, gotcha. Well, how about this? This is a real simple got you. She's got a fucking 100% chance of being infertile. There's no way, there's not a snowball's chance in hell that motherfucker can get pregnant. And it's in black and white, any way you look it up. But they haven't managed to put that 2 and 2 together. Hold their feet to the fire. You guys, ask these other content creators, why don't you see this? Why are you not calling out the fact that she's faking mother, doesn't have a baby? Why are you okay with that? Because all they care about is money. And it's better to talk about the baby that she doesn't have, so you can complain about what a fucking shitty mother she is and how Ken's scared to death and is going to take off with the baby and all this fake shit. When the truth is she doesn't have one. But that doesn't make you money. See. This is absolutely disgusting. These content creators need to have their feet held to the fire over this. This is absolutely bullshit. Because for them denying it, for them to just ignoring it and passing it over, they are helping her. Why? I need you all to understand this. When these women have these big platforms, and all they got to do is all of them, Becca Scoops, and all of them got to get out there and say, look at this, man. There's no way she had a baby. She did fake that whole thing. I don't care what Lifetime says. I don't care what. Look. That's what they should be doing. Or why don't Becca, or why don't one of you invite a fucking fertility specialist or a geneticist on your show? Why don't you have someone on there discuss that, so they can tell you, ain't no way she got pregnant, ain't no way she became pregnant on her own without someone else's fucking egg. Period. Where are these content creators? Gypsy Rose Blanchard never gave birth and she never had a baby. And I'm not going to let this go. And you shouldn't either. She is faking motherhood. And every one of you that's ever had a child should be absolutely up in arms, man. Spread this around, man. It's right there in black and white. There's no denying that, man. 100% chance. I know we got to give her the benefit of the doubt all the time. I know we're supposed to give her that. But come on, man. Not even a 1% chance on this one. Not even a 1% chance. Not to mention, we're supposed to think that the very first time Ken came and hit it, the very first time she got pregnant, she became pregnant with this hurdle. This is what I mean, man. Even if you think that 1 in a million that she could do it, you think the first time he came and hit it, she got pregnant? Come on, man. Don't let this go, man. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is faking pregnancy. Faking motherhood. She is faking motherhood. And that is the fucking despicable thing to do, man.